Welcome to Meaty Minute. For this episode, we're talking about some of our first times. We'll be back right after this. Welcome to Meaty Minute Roundtable. I'm Michael Forward.
I'm Chris Raskowski.
And I'm Rachel Edge.
And starting things off, I think we have to address, apparently I have a controversial Pokemon opinion.
100%, yes.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll sit back.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me.
Go ahead, Rachel.
I'll chime in later.
Well, what's the issue? What's the issue, Rachel?
You have probably, we were talking about this before we started recording the show, but I have to say, like, Mike, you have, like, the craziest and most insane, like, favorite and, like, best Pokemon. Like, can you explain why?
So my favorite Pokemon is Geodude, because he's a dude. He's like the most generic Pokemon ever, and nobody will ever pick him as his favorite, and that's why he's my favorite.
Oh, it's like a sympathy thing.
Yeah, I can relate.
So
I can relate to Geodude.
What about that one that's like an ice cream cone?
There's a sandcastle, too.
There's some pretty pathetic Pokemon out there.
There are some pretty pathetic
There are.
Pokemon out there.
But, like,
Well,
how many
Geodude's all right.
generations?
Yeah.
Why
how many
are you dogging
generations do they
Geodude?
have out now?
He's no Zubat, that's for sure.
Oh my god, don't get me started on Zubat.
I don't
But
know.
no, if we're gonna talk about favorite Pokemon, though, like, I gotta say, like, out of all of the Pokemon, I gotta say Rockruff.
Okay.
I think he's my favorite, for sure.
I have no idea besides like the initial generation of like Pokemon. So
Oh, fair enough. Okay, yeah.
the
like,
one
he's,
the 151. That's it. That's where I start and stop.
Yeah, if it's anything older than Squirtle, I
Yeah.
have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah.
older. Don't you mean younger?
True.
Yeah, I do.
True.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, Rockruff, he's super cool. Like, he has two different evolves. There's like a sun type and a moon type, so he basically evolves into a werewolf.
Okay.
It's pretty sick. It's actually a really cool Pokemon, and I think he's, don't quote me on this, like, 4th generation?
Okay. My guy's a rock.
Yeah.
My guy's water.
Well, who's yours,
Who's your
Chris?
favorite, Chris?
Favorite Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going Squirtle.
Yeah.
Oh, you're OG.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Squirtle's cool.
Squirtle is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
You
He's
don't
not,
seem
like-
very impressed.
He's no rock.
He would destroy him in like 2 moves.
Yeah. I
Water
think so.
gun? Geodude's going down.
Well, I don't know if a Squirtle could take a Geodude. Like,
Of
I feel like it
course
would
he
take
could.
maybe a Wartortle or a Blastoise.
I
No,
can't even
Squirtle
remember
could.
what like the weaknesses are. So
Yeah, water takes down a rock every time.
yeah, I think so.
No, it does, but but if you think about it logically, though, like if it was like a real life thing, I don't know if that would actually work.
What?
The real
like-
the real life Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm thinking like if like Pokemon were real, like I don't know if like the same thing would apply, just because it's like when you have like water over like a
Yeah.
bunch of like rock, like in a waterfall or something.
Yeah,
it
it
takes
would take like 1,000 years
millions
to
of years, right?
erode.
So I don't know if it would work.
They
Like in real life.
make drills out of laser. Or sorry, not lasers, Jesus. Oh,
water.
yeah, water.
You're trying to think of.
But yeah, no, they're like in a beam. They use like high pressured water to cut through stone.
That's
no,
true.
and I
They do it all the
get
time.
that, but I don't think
And
a
it's
Squirtle
cool.
would have
I've seen it in
enough
real life.
power.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
I
but
think a
my
Squirtle
guy's
would
a
have
rock.
enough
Yeah, and he gets just sliced with a laser beam of water.
That's my only defense. My guy's a rock.
That's a great defense.
And that's why Geodude is my favorite.
That's not a defense, though. That's just a description.
Exactly.
All right,
some
my guy's a
because he's
turtle.
a rock.
Checkmate.
Yeah.
Mike, did you have a pet rock growing up? Like, is there like a...
No.
Do you want one?
See, no, I'm good.
Okay,
Yeah.
just checking.
And this
Side
has
note,
nothing to do with the topic that we.
Yeah, should we start
Oh.
the show?
But yeah, actually start
Probably.
the show. I think we had to address that though, since it seemed to be a fairly
Yes.
controversial opinion.
I've never heard somebody say...
And that's why it's
like-
my favorite, because nobody else will pick Geodude as their favorite.
Watch, there's
Well,
somebody
there's
out here
tons that
being
no
like,
one would-
Geodude's my favorite.
I like to
too."
be special.
If you said Pidgey,
That would be weird.
I'd be able to say, what are you talking
There's
about?
like, well, because there's like a few Pokemon out there that like you just know, like nobody's like,
Yeah, who's picking
Stoked.
Voltorb?
right? Like, sweet, I get Voltorb. It's like you get an electric ball.
Yeah,
I choose you, Chandelier.
yeah,
Okay, but we were trying to start the show, aren't we?
yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah. So as I
I just had to
mentioned,
bring that up.
yeah, as I
thought that
mentioned
was
there,
crazy.
during the intro, we're going to be talking about some of our firsts.
Yeah, first time things.
Yep, first time things.
Yep.
Yeah, in entertainment. Starting off, first video game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Console or game?
both.
All right, I'll go console.
Yeah, let's start with the console.
Actually, okay, I might have to amend the rules a little bit.
Okay.
Because the first
Uh-oh.
console I played didn't belong to me. It was my cousin's,
Yeah.
but it was ColecoVision,
Ah, yeah.
which was fantastic.
Whoa.
Had that number pad and everything, that weird dial.
Yeah, I'm like, same thing. I had a cousin that had ColecoVision.
It's always the cousins.
Yeah.
So shout out to cousins.
Shout out to cousins. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But I remember playing like Rocky. I think there was a
Nice.
Rocky game.
Yeah, I don't know, but if there was, it's probably awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry, I get into my answer. Atari 7800.
Yeah. We had the
Nice.
2600, I think.
Yeah, there's 26 and 78. I think actually, you know what? I might have had the 26.
26 was like the smaller one. Had the wood grain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it had. Oh, I'm probably gonna screw up the focus on this, but
Yeah.
boom, ET,
Yeah. The much
Atari ET,
the much fabled
Yes.
ET, which is famously like thousands of copies got dumped into a landfill somewhere.
I am
insane.
destroying
But,
the
yeah.
focus on this.
But I mean,
Yeah.
I've known several people who have owned ET, so
Yeah.
it's not that rare.
No, you can get one for like $30 on Amazon or eBay. Like,
Yeah.
they're not
Really?
exactly like the black penny.
Yeah.
Of stamp collectors.
Now, if you
Shout
want
out
one
to
like
stamp
sealed,
collectors.
or right, but
But yeah. Oh yeah. If you want like a one in its original box,
yeah,
yeah, you're
That's a
gonna
different
your
story.
wallet's gonna get nervous, and you're probably gonna have to buy it dinner first.
for sure,
If you know what I mean.
for sure. Yeah, but that rumor was going around for like a long time about the whole landfill thing, and then somebody finally just went and they found it.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
this isn't from the landfill, but I got one.
yeah,
I've had it since. Well, actually, I probably didn't get it when it came out. 1982. Damn,
yeah.
that was a long time ago.
I was minus
Sorry.
one when that came
Just
out.
gonna-
But yeah, no,
wandered
I
into a fog
I
there.
played it before. It's not a fantastic game.
Oh no,
The guy, if the guy only had like 6 weeks to like code it, because they had to get it out for Christmas. So
Holy crap.
yeah,
I mean, I hope he got paid well. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. Atari back in the
But-
70s. I'm not sure, or 80s in this case, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that was kind of like we had a 2600, and I vaguely remember like my brothers like taking it out like once or twice, because this would have been like 86, 87 when I was 3 or 4 years old, and I remember playing Deadly Discs of Tron.
Nice.
Yeah, or I think it's called Tron, like Deadly Discs.
That might influence the intro.
Yeah,
Just saying.
yeah. But yeah, that was my first like video game memories, playing Tron's Deadly Discs
Love it.
on the 2600. Rachel, you got a
Oh, 100%. My buddy, whenever we went over to like my dad's friend's house, it's like they had a kid like my age, so it's like we hung out a lot. But she had like an N64, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
played like the old school like Super Mario Bros. Like all the time. It was
It's-
such a blast.
As someone my age, like Mario 64 being called old school seems makes me
right.
feel
Well,
old.
like,
Insert
that's
GIF of Matt Damon aging.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah,
But like, okay, yeah, but you have to understand, right? Like, I wasn't around when like Atari
Yeah,
and, like, all
yeah,
that
I
stuff
know.
was coming out, right? So for me, like the N64 is like the OG
yeah,
gaming console.
which is fair. Okay.
But yeah, no, I was jealous of her though. My God, I remember like we didn't get our first gaming console until PlayStation 2, actually.
Yeah,
When did that
Yeah,
come out?
N64 was like the original one that I was.
PlayStation 2 was like early 2000s.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember we had like an ATV Off-Road Fury.
Oh yeah, I
Game?
had that. That
Oh,
game
it was
was
so fun.
That game was awesome.
It had like my favorite part of it was the tag thing, where it's like you would like drive around and then like you'd have to tag the other person because they had a ball or something.
Yeah,
It was, well, I can't remember it very well, but like my God, that like I would spend hours playing that with my sister.
Yeah.
It
Off-Road Fury was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got like the first one and the second one, and I remember we bought them from the movie store because they were like in the bin to like they were like nobody's playing this, and so like we bought them.
Yeah.
Because the games were way cheaper than buying them new, and yeah, like by far one of my favorite games.
Yeah, it was a fun one. Now going back though, like even though like Atari is like my earliest memory, kind of like my first kind of video game stuff though is like the Commodore 64.
Nice.
Yeah. Like this is pre IBM PC stuff. This like it was literally
Rocking some DOS.
yeah. No, this is pre DOS.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like literally, like the computer was the keyboard. Yeah, it was just the keyboard.
Mike's blowing my mind right now.
Yeah, and you'd have to hook it up to like a TV. You know, you'd have to go around the back and unscrew it and put it on channel 2. And
Okay, I do remember that.
yeah, the TV splitter thing. And yeah, there was like a separate. You could either get a disc drive or you could get a cassette drive, because back in the day, a lot of games came out on cassette.
Yeah, Neo Geo.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't think I've actually ever
Came out
seen a
on
game in a cassette.
Yeah, no,
Well-
that's how they did like the old, like it literally you put it into a tape player and the computer would tell you press play on tape to get the software running.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, we didn't have the
I grew up with these.
yeah, carts.
But
But
just the fact that they managed to do that is just crazy. I mean, it blew my
Yeah.
mind once I realized that music is physically on a piece of vinyl.
yeah, it's just
Same with
Yeah.
like a cartridge. Like, there's like,
yeah.
because I'm not an engineer. I'm not a coder.
Yeah.
It just blows me away. That's all.
But the version of the Commodore 64 we had, it didn't have the cassette tapes. Like it had the big old 5.5-inch, like
Nice.
the big floppies, the actual floppy disks that were actually floppy, not just a save icon.
I love that.
Yeah.
Could decapitate.
Remember
your
playing
future.
Time Trucker? Yeah.
Oh man, I forgot about that game.
Yeah, you
Whoa.
know about Time Trucker?
I do.
Yeah?
I do. I only played it like I think twice.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like
What?
Yeah, I remember my parents got Time Trucker for me, and
Nice.
yeah, that was like my game, the one that like I owned.
That was your field. You got a degree
In time trucking.
tracker.
Yeah,
I love that.
but yeah, that was fun, and spent a lot of time. Like I have 2 older brothers, so like a lot of my time was kind of watching them play like more complicated games and stuff. Like they were playing like the old. There was a bunch of like older Dungeons and Dragons games, so I remember them playing like Champions of Kryn and stuff like that.
Nice.
That would have been, I think, late '80s. I think, yeah. But yeah, when I think of like my gaming memories, yeah, the Atari was there, kind of not though, but playing stuff on the Commodore 64, yes,
Yeah. Oh man, I was all about the Atari.
yeah,
Pole position. I played that until the cartridge started to melt. Seriously,
Wow.
like the top left corner started to fold over and like melt to the front.
oh yeah, you must have been like burning rubber in pole position,
Hey.
yeah.
But also, Dig Dug.
Dig Dug, yeah, classic.
Probably, at least in my opinion, one of the best games ever made.
It is.
You'll have
gotta
your
say-
you'll have your detractors disagreeing with me on that.
You
but
get
I'm
to
sorry.
blow dudes up, literally. Yep.
And if you're good enough, you squish them with rocks.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. So Dig Dug, it's been a part of my life, my whole life.
Yep.
Play it with
Did you
my
guys
stepdad.
ever
What's that?
like? I'm sorry to interrupt. I was gonna say, did you guys ever get into the gaming where it's like they were worried about people gaming, so they started making like physical games like the iToy and like Dance Dance Revolution, where it's like you'd actually get up and move?
I
No.
played a lot of Dance Dance Revolution.
Did you?
I still have a pad that I can hook up to my computer.
I have the pad too. Like it's for my PS2.
Yep.
And it's like I have like the game and everything,
happening
and
right
like
now?
I just have to set it up, and I'm just like, there's days where I'm like, I could do it. Like
It's-
there's
it's
something
fun.
really like fun about that game.
Yep. I'm terrible at it now, but
Oh, me, yeah, same.
So Dig Dug is a great game.
yeah. Skipping several generations. Yeah.
Atari 7800.
Yeah, for sure.
But no, I never got into those like the games like you needed a peripheral with it. You needed like a dance pad or a guitar with buttons on it.
See,
or,
like,
I never
that's
got
the
into
thing.
those.
I couldn't get into
was-
Guitar Hero because like I play like a little bit of guitar.
Yeah, like I know how to play guitar.
So
It's
like
just-
yeah,
it's
trying to
weird.
play Guitar Hero is kind of intuitive.
Yeah, like I remember we bought for like my birthday one year. It's like my parents bought Rock Band, but we were gonna hold a birthday party on the Saturday of that week, and I remember staying up until like 2 a.m. every night with my parents playing Rock Band so we could unlock all of the songs.
Yep.
So that on Saturday when we had the party, like we could play whatever song we wanted. But yeah, I remember my guitar teacher. We told him that we got Rock Band. He was like, "Oh, make sure like that doesn't count as practice." And I was like, "I know it doesn't count as practice, but
Yeah,
it
it's
was a huge
literally
thing at the
nothing
time."
like playing
Yeah.
guitar.
Yeah, if you just
Yeah.
because you're good at Rock Band does not mean you can play guitar.
Yeah, I think the
No,
only
for
thing
sure.
that kind of would transfer is kind of drumming.
Yeah.
That would be it.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
To a certain extent. I remember my dad was always on guitar, my mom was always singing, and I was on drums. And I remember there was like one night we were all exhausted because we'd been doing this for like 5 days straight, and like I think I was like in grade 9 at the time, so it's like I had to go to school the next day.
So
But
why
I
are you
remember
tired?
playing-
I was up with my parents playing Rock Band.
No, for real. Like I actually had an incident where it's like I went to school and I was falling asleep in class, and my teacher was like, "Why are you so exhausted?" And I had to try to explain to her that I was playing video games the night before with my parents.
Yeah.
She didn't believe me, but it was still hilarious because like everybody was like, "What? Like that's so fake." And I'm like, "No, for real. Like if you come over to my house tonight, like I guarantee you we'll be doing it again."
Wow.
First movie you saw in theaters.
Turtles, the original Ninja Turtles movie.
No way.
Yep.
I love that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I remember. Well, we kind of lived in a small town, but like, I was super into Turtles growing up, as like every kid was kind of like around my age. And then I remember seeing like the advertisement in the newspaper for a Turtles movie. And of course, like back in the day, it wasn't like, you know, you have the internet where you find out like a movie's being made or whatever. Like I had like no reference that like
Oh, yeah,
somebody
yeah.
could make a Ninja Turtles movie. And just
You
like,
got the newspaper and television.
yeah,
That's about it.
like, yeah,
Definitely
I don't think I even saw like a television advertisement for it, but I just remember seeing that like newspaper clippings, like Ninja Turtles movie. I was like, Mom, Dad, I gotta go see the Ninja Turtles.
I love that.
I'm sure that didn't freak him out at all.
Yeah, it wasn't quite like that. I'm not sure what
You
I
know-
was channeling there, but
Yeah, but like same time though, like that's such a cool memory, right? Is like you saw the turtles like in their prime, essentially.
Well, that movie was a big deal when it came out.
it was also a
Yeah.
fantastic soundtrack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
Partners in Rhyme. And of course, you got Vanilla Ice for the second movie.
Yeah.
That was a bit
You
of a
had to.
that was a bit of a downgrade.
I don't know. It's
Go
still
Ninja,
great
go
spirit.
Ninja,
Go.
go Ninja.
Yeah, you know the first one had that TURT of the power
Oh yeah.
I love that.
in the half shell. Do 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 do.
I don't remember the first movie I ever saw in theaters, but I do remember the first movie I ever snuck into,
Okay.
and it was
Ooh, what is it?
Groundhog Day.
What? You
Yeah.
snuck into Groundhog Day?
Yeah, me and my buddy Scott were at the Cineplex Odeon, just off the highway in Whitby, Ontario, and we watched Matinee with John Goodman,
Okay.
Good
yeah.
movie, by the way.
Yeah. I've seen Matinee. Yeah.
and then we were just like, we had time to kill, and no one was really paying attention, so we're like,
Yeah.
we were like 10.
Yeah. It's gonna stop you from going in to see Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
really.
So we just kind of walked in, saw Groundhog Day, like that was cool.
Yeah.
1993 was a great year for movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a crazy year.
Yeah. 92, 93 was.
93 got what? Jurassic Park,
Yeah. Yeah.
Tombstone.
Yeah.
Uh,
Terminator 2.
No, I don't think.
Think
I don't
so.
think that was 93.
Okay.
But yeah, Jurassic Park, Schindler's List,
Yeah.
Tombstone. We're back, A Dinosaur Story.
The
Okay,
fact that
that-
you know that came out in 93 is a little surprising. But
In the Line of Fire.
yeah.
In the Name of the Father.
Yep.
Daniel Day-Lewis movie. Amazing. Falling Down. Oh man, I could go on.
Falling Down's that old?
Yeah, 93. Yeah.
Wow.
Michael Douglas.
Yeah.
Going Everyman. That's great. Love that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, what else? Weekend at Bernie's 2.
We specifically too.
Yeah. The third Ninja Turtles movie.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
they go samurai?
Yeah, they go back in time. Like everything about that movie is worse.
I still watched it.
Oh yeah, no,
More than
no.
once.
That was still Mom, Dad, you got to take me to see Turtles 3.
Oh yeah, and I'm Alive.
Alive, yeah.
Great movie. Sorry, I just totally just like hijacked the show.
That's
Just
fine.
listing movies from '93.
Rachel, you got a first movie memory? Whether it be the first one you saw in theater or something that stands out?
Oh, 100%. I don't remember the first one I saw, but I remember the most memorable one.
Yeah.
My one buddy, his dad was like uber rich, like just stupid rich, and
He was so
was
rich
"Hey,
he
do you
owned
wanna go-"
Uber.
Sorry,
That was the dumbest joke ever.
I actually didn't hear it.
It's like he was uber rich. I was like, he was so rich he owned Uber.
Like
Oh
he was
my God.
rich from
Not quite, but yeah, I remember he's like, hey, like, what are you doing Saturday? Do you want to go like see a movie? And the Prisoner of Azkaban just came out, and as I think most people know, I'm like the biggest Harry Potter nerd, so I was like, oh my God, yeah, like let's go. But he's like, okay, we'll pick you up at like 9, like in the morning, and I was like,
You can
What?
watch movies at 9 in the morning?
yeah, that's what I was like, I thought the movie. He's like, no, don't worry about it. Like, we're gonna pick you up at 9, and like my mom talked to his parents, and like everything was good, so they came and picked me up. We went in there, found out that his dad actually rented out the IMAX,
Jeez.
and he like provided like pancake breakfast for everybody. We got goodie bags. Like I got a T-shirt out of it, and like we went and saw the movie, and like we had the entire theater to ourselves, like just for his like company.
Wow.
And I was like, holy crap, this is insane. But like it sticks in my mind so much because that's like one of my favorite Harry Potter movies.
Yeah.
And like I remember just sitting there and just like big eyes and being like, oh my God, this is the coolest thing ever. But that, yeah, like that'll forever be in my head is like one of the coolest things I think ever.
Yeah, definitely having like a private showing.
Yeah, it was
Definitely
wild.
stick
I was
out.
like, this is insane.
Yeah. Were you able to go play Dance Dance Revolution in like the arcade? at the...
Oh yeah, the entire like it wasn't just like the theater where like the movie was playing. He rented out the IMAX for the company, so it's like we were able to play free games. We were able to get like all the food that we wanted. Like the concession stand was open. Like he was paying for everything for everybody.
Wow.
It was insane.
This is definitely memorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rattle off some more 1993 movies that I just remembered.
Go ahead.
Hocus Pocus. What's eating Gilbert Grape?
Hey,
True-
Hocus Pocus is a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. Yeah, I watched it, but
Yeah.
not my thing. But anyways. Oh,
Well,
man.
no,
Oh,
because like
okay. Oh, you want to talk about Hocus Pocus? We can. Sure.
oh yeah, I was just gonna mention that like I
It's-
recently only found this out. Like one of like my favorite actors is in that movie. I had no idea he was in it.
Who?
That was Doug Jones.
Doug Jones was the zombie.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy had his
that was
mouth-
one of his first roles in Hollywood.
Yep.
There you go. See,
my mind.
1993, just
Yeah.
killing
No,
it.
just I'll go back
Right.
to 1993.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because like Hocus Pocus, there's been rumors for years now that they're doing like a second one, and I'm like, why?
How old is Bette Midler?
Like,
Oh,
she's older than Fire. That's for sure.
she's old.
She's not as old as Betty White though.
No.
No, but Betty White doesn't exist on this timeline. She's just ethereal.
No.
Yeah.
She's like an ethereal being that just like
She
wanders
literally
through
is
dimensions.
older than sliced bread.
Yeah. like,
Which is
phy-
insane.
physics don't apply to Betty White.
Yeah.
No. Or Keith Richards.
time.
I would say Keith Richards.
Yeah, or Keith Richards, yeah. Apparently
Like those two?
they're going to tour again.
I was gonna say like those two are gonna be the last people on this like planet. Like,
and
we
the
have to
que-
make
and
sure
the Queen
that like
of England.
yes. Oh my God. She's yeah. It's insane.
Well, her mother lived to like 107 or something like that, like the Queen Mum. So
How?
whiskey,
How does somebody?
whiskey, I think.
Yeah.
No, but I
Whiskey
mean,
and,
if you're like the royal family in England, you're definitely getting like the best medical attention. So
Oh,
You would
100%. But
think,
like,
yeah, I mean, what's
you wanna
what's his
live
nuts?
that long?
Philip lived till he was 99,
Yeah.
and he looked like a walking corpse. So
yeah, like I don't know. I feel like as cool as it would to live to like 107. I don't know. Like I feel like your body is just done
Yeah.
at a certain point. It just hits like it's nah. nothing's working
Well,
anymore.
when you hear about like these people are like 107, it's like they sleep for like 20 hours out of the
Yeah.
day. That's
like
pretty
I don't
much
know
it.
if that. Yeah, like it's nuts to me because it's like, yeah, it's like you get to see so much happen within like your lifetime,
Yep.
but near the end, you're just, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be cool with that.
Do you remember your first horror movie?
Sure do.
Yeah.
Not really considered horror anymore, but at the time it was.
Okay.
Jaws.
Yeah.
I'd say that's a horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I know
It's
people like
blockbuster horror for sure.
Yeah.
yeah, like it's older, right? So it's like now compared to nowadays, it's nothing. But I remember we just moved to Sylvan Lake, so like we were gonna go to the beach the next day, and I woke up because I couldn't sleep, and I went downstairs. My parents were halfway through this movie, and I was like, "Hey, can I stay up with you? I can't sleep." And they're like, "Yeah, sure, but this is a horror movie, so like just be prepared. You might be scared." And I was like really excited because it's like I've always been interested in horror, but it's like my parents were worried like about the nightmares and like that kind of stuff, so they waited until I think I was about like 13, 14
Yep.
to like watch like more horror-esque movies. And yeah, like I remember going to the beach the next day and I thought Jaws was gonna come get me.
Jaws was going to get in the fresh water.
I totally thought so. Well, because like the thing is, it's like I was like, oh well, no, but sharks can't live in freshwater. And then it's like I remember like my parents went to bed and I was like, I gotta find out. So I went and like turned on like the home PC. It was like, can sharks live in fresh water? It's like certain types of sharks, like bull sharks, can.
Yep.
And so I was sitting there and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god,
I-
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, no, I have friends that movie permanently like just messed with them.
Oh yeah, it's like kind of a known phenomenon.
It's insane.
Yeah.
But but like I remember, because I only watched from like the halfway point on to the end, and then it's like I was like, okay, I want to see the whole movie. So then when I watched the whole movie through and through, then I was like, okay, like whatever. But like I just remember like being terrified to go into the water the next day, like even like swimming in the lake and then like being underneath the water with like my goggles on, like my mind was like, there's a shark over there. Like
Couldn't see shark
you
in
got to get out of the water. Like, and it was just like it was bad. Like it freaked me out.
Chris,
so
what's your
badly.
favorite horror movie from 1993?
Okay, check this out. I'm gonna rattle off. There's gonna be some repeats, but I gotta get this off my chest.
Okay.
Seriously, check out these stats.
Yeah.
The 1993 stats. All these movies came out in 1 year.
Yep.
Jurassic Park, Tombstone, Schindler's List, True Romance, Dazed and Confused, The Sandlot, The Firm, which Tom Cruise, a legal thriller.
Yeah.
Bronx Tale, Last Action Hero, Miss Doubtfire, The Fugitive, Hocus Pocus, What's Eating Gilbert Grape, Cliffhanger, Robin Hood Men in Tights,
Yep.
The Crush, which I never saw, Dennis the Menace, Falling Down, amazing, Groundhog Day, Sister Act 2, Cool Runnings, yes, Philadelphia, Demolition Man,
Oh, yeah.
Menace to Society, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Sleepless in Seattle, I'm going to skip a couple here, Carlito's Way, the Super Mario Brothers movie, Addams Family Values, Age of Innocence, In the Name of the Father, one of my favorite movies. Oh, is that back-to-back Daniel Day-Lewis? Yeah, that is. Three Musketeers, Beethoven Second, In the Line of Fire, great movie.
Yeah.
Pelican Brief, Homeward Bound,
Oh.
Much Ado About Nothing, Remains of the Day, Fire in the Sky,
Yep.
Free Willy, Coneheads, So I Married an Axe Murderer, Rudy, The Secret Garden, page 1 done. I'm shooting
That
myself.
was just page 1?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, we're still going. Alive. I covered that one, but amazing movie. Gettysburg. Jason Goes to Hell. RoboCop 3.
Yep.
This Boy's Life. Actually, a really good movie. With a young DiCaprio and Robert De Niro.
I don't think
as an
I've seen
abusive
that.
father.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people did, but really good movie. Sorry.
Was that around the time that Robert Downey Jr. was like doing like the drug stuff, or was this like after he got sober?
Robert Downey Jr. What?
Isn't that who he said?
No, DiCaprio. And Robert De Niro.
Yep.
Oh, De Niro. You did say De Niro. Okay, my bad.
Yep.
I misheard.
Leprechaun.
Warwick
No
Davis.
way.
Yeah.
The Good Son, where Macaulay Culkin
Oh,
played
yeah.
like that evil kid.
Yeah, I remember that.
Grumpy Old Men with
Jack
Lemon and Matthau.
Yeah, Walter Matthau. Yeah.
What's Love Got to Do with It? The Tina Turner biopic.
Yeah.
Where Angela Bassett just kicks the crap out of I think who was it? Was it Lawrence Fishburne? I should probably just look it up here. It was Lawrence Fishburne. Hey. Beverly Hillbillies, California. If you want to see a young Brad Pitt,
Yeah.
when he was like still taking risks, with David Duchovny and Juliette Lewis, fantastic movie. This is all the same year, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm still going. Then we got Wayne's World 2, Searching for Bobby Fischer, Benny and June, Batman, Mask of the Phantasm, Joy Luck Club, Nowhere to Run, the third Ninja Turtles movie. What? Oh man, Ninja Scroll? They made a Ninja Scroll movie?
They did, yeah.
See, 93, crushing it still. Let's see, okay, we're kind of running into like a... Oh, Dragon, the Bruce Lee story.
Oh, yeah.
Poetic Justice with Janet Jackson. The Singleton movie. Yeah, that was good. Swing Kids. Oh, Matinee. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to
You're
make so
gonna
many
have
graphics.
to do like a 1993 marathon.
Montage.
Seriously,
Yeah.
but like, it's still going. It goes on for
And
pages.
look at
crazy.
2021 for movie releases.
Actually, speaking of 2021 movie releases, did you guys hear that Scarlett Johansson's suing Disney?
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah.
It blew my mind.
Well, it's like she made an agreement to get like part of the like box office take, and then they put it on Disney Plus. So and they're like, yeah, we're not going to pay you for that.
Oh, I didn't know it was that. Like, I knew
Yeah.
that, like, she was mad because of the whole Disney Plus release, because they promised the theatrical release.
Yep.
But, like, yeah, I guess, like, they cut ties with her completely. So, like, every project that she was in for Disney is completely axed now.
Yep. Good for her.
I was like, holy crap. Oh, yeah, like, when somebody makes a, contract with you, like, they're supposed to follow through on it. I don't care how big of a corporation you are.
I'm done with Disney.
Yep.
Sorry?
I'm just done with Disney.
But
I wanna
has
say
there
I'm
been
done.
like a movie that came out this year that's been memorable though? Like
Nope.
no.
Oh, I got one. The Father.
Okay, yeah. Yep.
100%.
I didn't see it, so I can't. Look.
Yeah. I did watch Suicide Squad this week. Yeah,
How was it?
it was fun. It was a fun comic book movie. If you like Guardians of the Galaxy, like it's James Gunn directing, so
That makes sense.
yeah.
A classic horror story was good.
Yes.
That one.
Yes.
That also was a good
It's
one.
on Netflix.
Yeah.
Italian, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's really cool because it pays like tribute to like a bunch of like
All right. Yeah. Don't
horror,
don't spoil it.
Yeah.
Don't spoil it too
I'm
much.
spoiling. I'm just saying it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a horror fan's horror movie.
Yep.
100%.
I like the fact that they did a twist and it kept going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was one of those twists that you're like, holy shit, and then they just kept running with it, and you're like, oh my god, there's more.
Where do you think they would have ended it? They didn't.
And it was self-aware.
Yeah.
But not in like
Yeah,
they're not bashing you over the head with it. Like,
No.
they know what
Yeah.
they're doing and they address that, and
Yep.
I thought that was good.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
on Netflix. Like, definitely recommend it.
I think the description says that it's like if Cabin in the Woods and Hereditary kind of came together to
Midsommar.
create a movie.
Midsummer.
Sorry? Oh, Midsummer. Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. Yeah, if those
I
two
haven't
came
seen.
together to create a movie, and I'm like, that's actually a pretty like after seeing it, like, good description.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a while for that description to make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like it does in the end,
Yeah.
and it's like okay.
Yeah. No, it's definitely one worth checking out.
Actually, I got a question for you guys.
Sure.
What was like the first movie you saw that you were like utterly disappointed in? Like it was like one where you watched it and you're like, okay, this is great, and then something happened in the movie and you're like, I'm out of it now.
That's that's a little bit harder. Because I have literally been in movie theaters where I've been like the only person watching a movie, and like walked
Damn.
out because it's so bad.
Yeah, you're the only person walking out. But
Yeah,
you're the
it's-
only person in the theater.
It's like the staff member comes in and they see somebody sitting there and they're like disappointed. It's like, oh, I thought I could turn this off, but there's some a-hole there watching the movie. I think that was Greed.
I don't think I've ever walked out of a movie.
Yeah, I don't think I have either. I've stopped watching rentals, that's for sure.
Yeah, like if it was a rental, it's like I'll stop watching it. But it's like knowing how much you have to pay to go to the movie theater, it's like
Yeah.
I'll just sit it out.
Yeah, I don't.
Even though if it's like
Yeah, I don't think I've actually walked out. It's pretty much the same thing. It's like I've paid to be here, so
I've walked into
Yeah.
the wrong movie.
yeah,
Like bought a ticket for
another
One
yeah.
movie
and
but then-
expected. Yeah, it was a Canadian movie about like the last days. Like the Earth is basically ending. Like,
Yeah.
something's happening.
Also in the movie as well.
Yeah. But yeah, it's called The Last Day,
Yeah,
and then I wasn't really paying attention. Like I was looking at, like, oh, that movie's playing. Like that this theater. I can't remember which one. But what I bought a ticket for was The Last Days,
okay.
which is a documentary about the Holocaust.
Oh,
Oh,
So
that's bad.
So I walk into the theater and everyone's bawling. I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? Like,
yeah.
I thought it's supposed to be like kind of like a romantic comedy and that
Yeah, like
Last
not
Day
what
on
you
Earth.
signed up for.
Yeah.
And I sat down and just realized, like, whoa. I mean, it was an amazing movie. I think Steven Spielberg produced it.
Okay.
It was really good.
Just not.
Just
But
kinda
it
got
just
blindsided
wasn't
by that
what
one.
you were looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was I mean, I'm glad I watched it. It's really good. But that initial impact of like you just walk into a room of like 90-year-olds crying in handkerchiefs. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little awkward.
Yeah.
I think. Sorry, go ahead, Mike.
No, I was just thinking like I haven't.
Sorry, did I just change the tone to like drastically?
No,
little bit.
No. Yeah, a movie that kind of disappointed me halfway through. I can't really think of anything like offhand. I did mistake Braveheart for Dragonheart once.
Nice.
Yep.
Awesome. I mean, like,
or
literally,
vice versa.
yeah.
It's like I remember everybody in school talking, man, this movie is so awesome. There's like this big like Scottish battles. Mel Gibson's in it. It's like, yeah, it's got heart in it. It's like, okay. So then I go and I rent Dragonheart. It's like Sean Connery's a dragon. I don't like. It's a pretty okay movie, but like it's not what people were describing.
See, Dragonheart has a special place in my heart. Like,
I really
that was
want
like
to
one of
throw
those
in a clip
like
from Braveheart.
Yep. Do it. Well, what were you saying, Rachel?
Right, stop talking.
because you sounded like you had something to say, so I stopped.
No, you just said I'm going to throw in a clip from Braveheart.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Sorry. But yeah, no, like
It's
I remember my parents, like when we were growing up and stuff, like we couldn't go to the movies like a lot when we were younger. So it's like my dad would always come home with like a new movie, or we'd like burn it on like the VHS, like you would record it on that
Yep.
kind of thing. And some of the VHSs we had like 3 different movies on it. So you'd have to like fast forward through one movie to get to the like movie you wanted to watch.
Yeah.
And like I remember watching Dragonheart, like to the point where it's like I memorized like the Knight's Code. Like
Yeah.
I was in love with that movie.
Dragonheart was okay. There's like 6 different versions like this. They're like at Dragonheart 6 now.
Oh my god! I saw the second one.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I saw it. I think I saw it on like Netflix or something. And I was like, no way. Like, how can you? How? And then like I watched it. I was like, this is so disappointing.
Yeah. I think
That was one that I shut off.
I've
was
only seen the first one.
The Dragonheart one, the second one, because I was like, this is nothing like the original.
Yeah.
But I mean, how can you beat Sean Connery as a dragon?
Exactly.
You can't do it.
No.
Picard with a mullet.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Still waiting on Dune. Still waiting on Dune.
Yep.
Yep.
I feel like that's the thing about movies nowadays is like it seems like it's just copy paste. Like,
Yeah.
there's so few original movies now that it's just kind of like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you kind of
Alright.
you kind of got to go to like the independent scene to
Yeah,
get some original stuff.
for sure.
Yeah.
Which like I think is like a good thing.
Or
though,
go to
'cause it's, like,
Japan. Watch some Japanese movies.
yes.
Yeah. Or
Japanese-
watch a Nick Cage movie.
Yes! I'm actually so excited for this. It's kind of stupid.
I forget what it's called, like Ghosts of something. But yeah, the trailer.
The prisoners of Ghostland.
Prisoners of Ghostland. Yeah, it seems like Nick Cage has to pay off some bills, so he's like in everything these days.
Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like he's also at the point where it's just like I'm just gonna do it because I want to do it too.
Yeah.
I think everybody knows Nick Cage is this like kind of this like cult icon, like
He has had
or maybe
financial
not cult
problems.
icon,
Yeah.
but like you know what I mean?
He's had
Yeah.
money issues.
Well, that too, but still, like I feel like he's pretty recognizable.
Oh,
still,
for sure. Like,
right? Like he has like a following and stuff.
yep. Yeah, no, yeah, it's like a weird kind of Eastern Western thing, and he gets explosives taped to his nuts. So,
I think like one of my favorite things in the trailer was that they put in the trailer a quote from Nick Cage saying, "This is the craziest movie I've ever effing worked on."
he's been in some crazy stuff.
Right? So I'm kind of like, I don't know if that's just fake news or if like that's legit, because if this is the craziest movie he's worked on, then it's going to be an insane movie.
Is it the cagiest movie he's ever worked on? Aha. I have no
That's a
idea
good
what
question.
that means.
Wasn't there supposed to be a movie coming out with him and oh my god, the guy who plays the Mandalorian? I'm blanking on the name.
Oh,
Pedro Pascal, right?
yeah, Pedro.
Yeah, there was supposed to be a movie with them and Tiffany Haddish coming out, and it's like I still haven't heard anything on it.
You know-
Because that one sounded super interesting too.
I want to see Nick Cage in Star Wars.
Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. Who would he play? What kind of character would he be? 'Cause now I'm curious.
Everybody. I want to see
Everybody?
Nick Cage do like A New Hope, where he plays everybody.
I so agree. Could you imagine a Nick Cage Yoda?
Yep.
Gina
Incredible.
Carano's working on a new movie.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Say again?
Gina Carano's got her new movie up and running.
No way. What's that one on? I don't think I've heard anything about it.
It's probably going to be on the Daily Wire.
Yeah.
But
That makes sense.
Hasn't there been some rumors or stuff about her like actually coming back to?
Well, I've heard.
Star
yeah,
rumors?
I think
'Cause,
they've
like,
been those have been pretty much squashed.
Oh, they've been
Like,
squashed.
she's got
Have they?
she's
Oh.
definitely like she's all because she's making this new movie about basically a truck driver tries to kill this chick.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Nah, son." So she goes out for revenge.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And then I guess they're also doing a TV show of it too.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah, because I think isn't
Gina
Ben
Carano's doing just
Shapiro
fine.
like got a hand in that?
Well, he, as far as the Daily Wire, yeah, but like he's not like directing or anything.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was producing or something.
I'm sure the
feel like
company.
that-
I'm sure the Daily Wire is,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
but I don't know. I'm not privy to the financials of the Daily Wire,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, yeah, they're definitely must be paying for some of it.
Yeah. Money's coming
I would
from
assume
somewhere.
so.
Yeah.
Side note, though, going back to the Star Wars thing, Jon Favreau has like actually been trying to get Disney to lay off because he was like, "Guys, like you're literally ruining what I had planned.
Yep.
Like you need to stop." I've read a few articles on it, and it sounds like he's like this close to just walking,
Yeah.
which would suck.
Can't say I blame him.
I can't say I do either, but like that would be insane. Cause like who the hell are you gonna replace him with? Sorry for the swear.
What hell?
It's kind of a swear, isn't it?
Are we gonna have to go HE double hockey sticks?
Well, no, cause like the last video that Chris had to edit had so many swears, and I've been trying to
Tone it down.
lower it because I
Well-
don't want that again.
Welcome to my world. Like my daily job, I can't swear at all. So
Oh my god, I can't imagine being on air because I feel like I would drop a few f-bombs, 100%.
yep. Anyway, any other first novel that you read?
Ooh, Stephen King's Cell was the first one that I read.
Chris?
I don't know. Damn.
Mine.
Lord of the Flies, I think.
Okay.
Oh, are we going like? Oh, okay, I thought like we were talking about like
Well, like
I don't know what we're talking about.
novels are novels. So.
Yeah, no, I guess. Sorry, but yeah, no, Lord of the Flies. I remember reading that in
School?
English, and
Yeah, everybody had to read it in school.
It's a good
see,
book.
that's the.
Yeah.
It's a really good book, but like that's the thing. Not everyone in our grade had to read that. Like we had a choice between Lord of the Flies, Life of Pi.
What?
There was another one that I can't remember.
Very different books.
Yep.
No, I know, but like that's the thing. Like each teacher had their own book
Curriculum,
that they
yeah.
wanted us to read.
And,
So it's like,
and To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah.
I've actually never read that.
I've seen the movie, but yeah, I don't think I've read it.
We did Shakespeare. I remember doing Shakespeare.
Oh, yeah.
Like lots of Shakespeare.
That's always fun. But hey, there's like a Shakespeare movie with Picard in it, or Jean-Luc.
What?
Yeah, I forget which one. I think he's like King Lear or something like that.
Isn't that Macbeth?
Might
No.
be Macbeth.
Can't remember.
Well, I mean, if you look at like the majority of like people who ended up as Star Trek captains were Shakespeare people. Kate Mulgrew was.
Half the cast of Roots ended up on The Next Generation.
Yeah,
That just blew my mind. I did never. Wow.
Jodie.
Okay.
yeah. That's why everybody had such gravitas. They were all Shakespeare trained.
All right. I feel like we're running out of steam here.
Okay,
All right.
you want to wrap it up?
First Carnival ride.
First what? Oh, Carnival ride.
Yeah. First Carnival ride.
Ooh. Drop a Doom at the Stampede.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was your
Yeah,
first?
That was my first ride.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, well done.
Yes,
Well
yeah.
done.
I remember my hair because my mom's friend like was like, hey, do you want to go to the Stampede like with my kid? And like we went, and I was like, I've never been on like any of the rides or anything like that before, so I was like, I didn't care about the games. I was like, let's go
On the rides.
on the rides. And I remember I had my hair braided, and when I got off the Drop of Doom, my hair was wild. Like
Nice.
we went down, and like my hair literally like
Just poof.
was like, nope.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
Because I
tried
came
to
home
bail
and my
on
mom
you.
was like, say again, sorry?
Your hair just tried to like yeet itself off the
Yeah.
ride.
Literally,
Like,
yeah.
nope.
So it's like I got home and my mom was like, wasn't your hair in braids? And, like, 'cause I didn't notice. I was having too much fun. But yeah, like it was hilarious. But yeah, Drop of Doom was like one of my favorite rides.
Yeah.
That or the Zipper.
I can't remember the name
Oh, the
of
Zipper was
mine,
great.
but it was like it was like a Ferris wheel, but like you were in kind of like a enclosed cage, and it would flip upside down.
Zipper.
Yeah, like was it like long? Like the
No,
the
it-
middle part was long?
No, it was like a Ferris wheel, like
Oh, never mind.
except you like it wasn't like fixed,
Oh, damn.
and it would flip you upside down once it got going.
Yeah, it's like if the zipper and the Ferris wheel had a baby.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I know exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know what that's called.
Can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's called either. But I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
It was wildly dangerous.
Thomas Amusements in Newfoundland. If anybody's
Shout
from
out.
Newfoundland, you know about Thomas Amusements.
You know.
Yeah, mine was
What about you, Chris?
the tilt-a-whirl.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like-
fun.
I was like 8, maybe 7,
Yeah.
thereabouts. I cried the whole time. I was screaming. I was screaming at the operator, like the carny guy.
Don't let me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, stop the ride. My parents
remem-
were just like, oh god,
I
what have we
remember
done?
when-
But it was still fun at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Once I got off, I was
Yeah.
happy as hell. I haven't sworn yet, right?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I think I dropped the first one.
Yeah, tilt-a-whirl.
Yep.
And I cried the whole time.
I remember we were at Callaway Park, which is like right outside of Calgary. And my sister and I were on the Gravitron, and my sister has a thing with fainting, right?
What do you mean a thing
My-
with fainting?
Like she can faint pretty easily. Like if she gets super pale and just like drops, and like in the middle of the ride, I looked over and
passed out.
she got super pale, and I was like, oh shit. And then my mom saw it. She actually stopped the ride like mid-ride and like pulled her off. And my sister was like, I wasn't gonna faint. But like I was like
Yeah,
laying
you could
beside
see
her on like the Gravitron. I was like, you were gonna pass out, and that would not have been good.
Oh, for sure.
Gravitron is a classic.
Yeah.
I,
I love that ride.
We had a
There's a
limited
fun
selection at Thomas Amusements, so like
Sorry, Thomas. No shade.
no.
See, the thing is, like, the cool thing about living in Alberta was that, like, some of the schools took us to Callaway Park at the end of the year as, like, the end of the year field trip.
Yeah.
The problem was when I think I was in grade 8. Yeah, because it was, like, grade 8 graduation field trip, because you're going from, like, middle school to high school. So they kind of did, like, a celebration every year.
Okay.
And so they decided to take us to Callaway Park, but it was, like, we were, like, the first people to walk through and like do all the rides and stuff like that. So it's like they just opened for the season. And I remember we took a Greyhound down, and when we came back up, because everybody ended up eating there,
Uh-oh.
everybody was sick, like except like a couple of us, like including me, because like my mom packed me a lunch because she was like, no, like just use your money for like if you want to like play games or something, like you can just eat, right? Because she
Yeah.
didn't trust the fact that like we were the first people to go through there, like they hadn't cleaned anything.
Good
and,
old
like, all that kind
carny
of stuff.
food.
So yeah, but I remember the
that
entire
politically
Greyhound
correct?
bag. Like everybody was puking in the bathroom, and I
Oh,
remember I was texting my
Carny.
parents, and
Yeah.
they're like, "How was the ride? Or how was the trip?" I'm like, "Oh, it's okay," but everybody's puking, and then they were making fun of me because I
They're
spelled
not an
puking
ethnic
wrong.
group.
Say again?
Sorry, no. Me and Chris were on a little tangent for a second.
Oh, okay, fair.
No, go ahead. Continue.
Oh, I was just gonna say like I spelled puking wrong when I was texting them, so it was pucking, and my parents were like, "Are you guys playing hockey? Like what? Like
Everybody's
what are you talking
pucking.
about?" I was
Mother
like, no,
pucker.
everybody's pucking.
That could be interpreted in more than one way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they took it in the more PG-13 way, because like I was only in grade 8, right? So yeah, like that bus stunk. It was terrible because there was people who couldn't make it to the bathroom in time.
Yeah.
It was bad.
As someone who's been on a ship where the majority of the people on the ship were seasick,
Oh,
I wasn't though.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean that's good.
But someone threw at their back throwing up.
Like they're throwing up so hard that
They threw at their back.
Yeah.
We had to like air evac them off the ship.
That's insane.
that's some intense vomiting.
Yep.
Oh, that hurt my back just thinking about. Oh.
But the
No.
lunch were pretty short though.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like 3 meals.
Yeah. Well, I think we're coming up to about an hour, so probably
Yeah, how we
wrap
doing for
things
time?
up there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Unless someone's got anything pressing that they want to bring up.
1993 was the best
Movie
for
year ever.
movies
Yeah.
ever, and
2001 was
That's
the
like
best
that.
year for video games.
ooh,
Yep.
to be continued.
Actually, 98, I think. Whatever year Half-Life came out, because there's a bunch of great stuff that came out then. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, that wraps up this edition of Video Minute. Very smooth transition
Yeah,
there.
very graceful,
Very graceful.
Beautiful.
like an elk.
That's why they pay me the big bucks of nothing.
Of nothing.
Yeah, we do this on Saturdays.
Yeah, in our own time.
You get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for. Exactly. But hey, you folks on BitChute that keep watching,
Yeah.
thank
Yeah.
you. Make sure
Seriously.
you
Appreciate it.
like, subscribe, leave a comment if you got a suggestion for a topic.
Yeah, loving the BitChute. Love
Yeah.
being on BitChute.
Yeah,
Love.
we're
Yeah.
happy. We're happy to make content
Yeah.
for people.
If no one watches, I'll still be happy.
Yeah, this is fun.
We're not in it for the money. We're in it for the boring, long, rambling, getting into the weeds.
Exactly.
Conversations.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's when you get the best conversation.
We would have these conversations anyway. We just decided to put a camera
Yeah,
in front of it.
probably be. Never mind.
Anyway,
We appreciate you. We love you.
we do. I'm Michael Forward.
I am Chris Raskowski.
Did
And
you say?
what?
Did you say cringe Ravskowski?
No, my name's Chris.
I thought you said
should
cringe
know that.
for a second.
This is what I have to deal with.
Yeah. This is what we put up with.
Hey,
Who are you?
you guys love me.
Who are you?
Last time I checked, I'm Rachel Edge.
We'll see you next time.